Well, boys and girls, we've been learning that God has a plan for our lives. We've been learning that God had a plan for Joseph. And Joseph, he didn't know what the plan was going to be, and all this bad stuff kept happening to him, didn't it? And we know that God had a plan for Jesus when he came to earth. And Jesus knew what his purpose was. He knew that he was going to die on the cross. But Joseph didn't know exactly what was going to happen to him, did he? But how did he react? He reacted in the right way, didn't he? But when we fill our lives up with bad attitudes, maybe we're watching the wrong things on television, or maybe we're listening to other people who don't talk very well. Maybe they use bad language. And maybe we don't want to do what we're told. We want to do what we want to do, We just fill up our life with bad attitudes. Then when we get in trouble, what's going to come out of our lives? All this dirty stuff is going to come out, like yelling and screaming and anger, and even bad language will come out of our lives. This dirty stuff comes out of our lives because that's what we've been putting into our lives. But that's not what Joseph was putting into his life, was it? No, Joseph trusted God, and he wanted to please God with his life. He wanted to do what was right. Every time we see him making a choice, he makes the right choice. And so when trouble came into his life, what came out? Well, clean stuff came out, because he had the right things in his life. He was trusting in God. He was always looking for the good in the situation. He was looking for what he could do to make the situation better. That's what comes out of his life, because that's what he put into his life, see. He listened to his dad when his dad taught him about God, and he trusted in God. And so that's what comes out of his life when he gets into all these terrible situations, like in the prison.